There is a universal truth that goes unspoken when it comes to considering yourself a professional. And that is, you're only truly a professional if you can do it upside down. Yes, you're a professional writer, but can you do it upside down? I get it, you're a counselor, you're a therapist. Can you do it upside down? You call yourself a professional carpenter? Try doing it upside down. You're not at the top of your profession unless you could do it upside down. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how professional I really am. G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today I'm going to be doing the Upside Down Animation Challenge. Hilarious and quirky video intro aside, I actually am a professional animator and was many years before I had this YouTube channel. I created independent animations and games with some coders and a whole bunch of other random stuff, and I'll link to a bunch of stuff in the description if you're interested in seeing my older work. But today I'm going to see if I still have it, and not just if I still have it, I mean, you get the point. See if I can do it upside down! Before we jump into the activity of today's video, I have a public service announcement for those of you who are budding professionals. From this video's sponsor, Wix.com. Whether you're trying to build a personal brand, run an online business, or build a social media profile, having an online and professional website is the best way that you can supplement, support, and have a foundation for those goals. And of course, Wix is the best place that you can do it today. I genuinely believe Wix provides the best service online for people to jump in and get started creating a powerful and professional website. Whether you're a coder or not, they have everything at your disposal to build something powerful and polished. An obvious use case for people like me and many of you watching this is personal portfolios and ways to build contact forms or even create an online hub and get client work and freelance. There are many use cases. I can highly recommend Wix, and if you want to put your work out there, I recommend starting today. And to help you guys out, I just released a very in-depth tutorial on how to create your own website and portfolio with Wix, where I've gone through myself and created drawwithjazza.com. In the tutorial video, I show you how I go through and do all of that step by step, including setting up FAQs, contact pages, website splash pages, video backgrounds, a huge amount of awesome stuff, and it only took me a couple of hours to do. It looks fantastic, and it's available for you to go check out now, both the tutorial and the website. Click the link in the card or in the description to go check it out, and of course the tutorial and website I just mentioned, I'll link to in the description as well. It's fast, it's free, and it's phenomenally powerful. And speaking of phenomenally powerful, back to the topic of my animation skills. See, I just made it appear like a magician. Good. So I'm gonna get started, and now originally I was going to draw the first frame right side up and then work upside down, but I figured you guys probably wouldn't be very forgiving if I did that. So let's just jump straight into the pain. I'm just gonna entirely flip my tablet and just rotate it. I've never done this before. I don't know if it's gonna be effective. Oh, but that's definitely upside down. When I first conceptualized the challenge, I thought I would just animate upside down and flip the animation, but no, I thought, you know what, let's take it up a few notches. Let's work with an upside down interface. I am now regretting that decision, but I've dug my grave. Oh my god, even the cursor upside down looks weird. Oh boy. Woo! Feel like I need to meditate before I begin or something. Let's get rid of our text here just to, it's proving that because it was upside down, now that was right way up. So I'm gonna do a run cycle because I feel like there'll be more motion, more bounce, and I'm gonna create a simplistic, cutesy sort of character, but we're gonna be as extreme in the animation as possible so I can really push the physics and really test my technique. I'm gonna really rough it all out, and then I'm gonna refine it, color it, and then we'll flip it and reveal and see how we did. Let's add a few layers. Where's the button for that? I think that's, yep, that's it. Okay. The top layer is the bottom layer. I have to remember that. Okay, there's my ground, and on a layer on top of that, oh, I'm gonna stretch the frames out. Let's do, this is a 30 frame per second animation, so let's do a 30 frame loop. I'm gonna make these frames bigger, like that, just so we can more easily navigate between them. Let's lock my ground layer. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to create my character based around sort of a blob. I want to add some limbs to the blob and just create the bounce of the blob first and then add the limbs after. So here's my first frame of a squashed blob. I'm going to create 2 circles, and they're going to sort of squash in different times, because if something lands, the bottom squashes first and the top squashes after. So this is my first landing frame. F7, let's turn on our onion skin. Wrong button. Bottom blob pushing up a bit. Top blob's nice and squished now. Got the forces of gravity working against it. Let's rock back and forward. Boom. Oh man, these frames are so confusing. Now, we're not just going up and down. A run cycle is sort of like you sort of leap forward a bit with every step. So I need to keep that in mind too. So let's go back and just push these frames forward as he leaps out and stretches in that direction. And then the next frame, he'll be up in the air, his body fully stretched, and his top blob will be stretching out too. I'm turning the air conditioner up because I'm starting to sweat. I guess I'm nervous. Body blob is squashing back in. Next frame. I think I'm doing it backwards. I'm doing it backwards. Yeah, so it's funny that. Okay, his body should be going further backwards as he's running forwards, because he'll be leaping forwards and then falling backwards as his, oh my god, this is just, yeah. Wow. I feel like that's making more sense. Alright, we have the body blob flying forward like this. Alright, he's going into the bounce. The body's squashing here. The head is stretching. Oh man, there's a real size difference, isn't there? That's that danger that you fall into with animation, is things like shrink or grow unless you like keep your eye on it. Oh, hey, I have a good feeling about this. I feel like we're on the right track. This is actually gonna have to be doubled, because left foot and then right foot. So we have 2 bounces. And now on a new layer, I'm gonna lock both of the things I've done so far. On a new layer, I'm gonna create some sketches for the limbs and some of the details of the character. This is going to be a little more time consuming. Let's start off with sort of stick figure lambs, and then we'll sort of block things in from there. I'm like genuinely nervous doing this. It's really weird. Okay, so that's the foot that was down. Okay, the foot, I think I moved the foot forward too fast. I think it has to pass forward when the other foot passes back. Alright, that's the leap forward. His leg's ready to hit the ground. There we go. We've touched down, knee is bending, and then we have contact. We're going to play this on loop. Okay, cool. We're making progress. Next leg. This leg is reaching out. There we go. We're starting to push up and away. There is going to be no symmetry in this animation. Alright. Okay, I feel good. Let's do some stick figure arms. Okay, so right leg, left leg, they mirror. Okay. I know how to do this stuff, but because it's upside down, I like forget how a run works. So where does it end up? We get a big elbow up here, so I've got to loop back to that. Turn that onion skin back on. All right, and then double side the onion skin, we'll just draw in between these. Okay, I have an arm. I'm just gonna save time and copy and paste this whole section. Put it on a bottom layer, pasting all of the frames identically. I'm gonna select all of these frames and edit them at once. All of these arm frames. I went to move them down, but I moved them up. I'm gonna make them very faint, like a really light gray, barely visible. Just because they're in the background and they're gonna be mostly obscured. And then I'm gonna reverse the order of these frames. So I'm gonna copy these, drag these over here. Oh, too many. Copy these, drag these over here. No, I just did the opposite of what I meant to do. Drag these over here. There we go. And then paste these here. He's running. That's a run cycle. Okay. I do want to make a couple of tweaks. I do feel like this arm goes a little too high or low, depending on what way you think about it. The last little thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a hat, so he gets something else with a little bit of separate motion, get a little bit of that follow through, a little bit of that overlap, a little bit of that the other 12 principles of animation stuff. That give him a little top hat. Oh wait, no, he's bouncing down, so it'll be floating in the air slightly. I need my onion skin back. I've been doing all of that without onion skin. That's how much of a pro I am. Who needs onion skin? Onion skin, shmunion skin. Am I right? Okay. It's time to move on. We have our rough motion in place. I don't want to waste too much more of your time because you've seen me struggle with this in general. So what I want to do is share the process with you of creating my first frame of line work so we can essentially design the character around our ugly stick figure here. And then I'm gonna sort of time lapse forward through time of me creating the rest of the line work and the in-betweens. And then I guess we'll come to a reveal after the colors added. Before we get to that, we need to design our character on our topmost or bottommost layer. Oh, this is so confusing. Come on, man. You can do this. He looks a bit like Frosty the Snowman. Let's make him a portly businessman because he's got a top hat. In fact, he can have a mustache. Here's his big friendly nose. I'm gonna have his limbs remain really skinny as he wears his business attire. Give him a mustache, there you go. Oh, I should have done this with tween animation. That would have been so much wiser and easier. You guys watch this because you like to see me go through the furnace of embarrassing myself online. That's the payoff for you, you masochistic bastards. You're just watching this thinking, God, I hope he fails. This is totally the Monopoly man. Unintentionally so. I'm gonna give him a big collar to help separate his blobby body from his blobby head. I'm gonna try and animate a tie as well. That's gonna have some follow through and overlap and all of that stuff as well, but I haven't planned it. But you know what? Screw it. In for the penny, in for the pound, I say. I'm gonna give him a tucked in shirt and pants that are a little too high, like Kylo Ren from Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Yeah, he was rocking that look. All right, his last floppy foot is done. That's it, that's my first frame. I've designed the character. He's got a little floppy tie, he's got a top hat, he's got a moustache and a big nose, and curly backwards hair, and high tucked pants. We're good to move forward now. I'm going to create the rest of the line work of this character, and this is going to be a time-consuming process. But I've built my foundation with you. The motion, the squash and stretch, and all of that stuff. That's the most important stuff to try and get right. So we've done that. So now I'm going to plow through and, using this as a foundation, create the rest of my animation. The animation process was the same as usual, but of course you wouldn't be surprised to learn that it was much slower, being careful to maintain the proportions of the character I was animating and to emphasize the motion that we established. The most difficult part of the whole challenge was easily frame navigation. My brain kept flailing between different understandings of what was forwards and backwards. I was working on a reversed timeline where backwards is forwards, but forwards on the keyboard shortcuts, and the motion trajectory was all straightforward. It was all very confusing. But I gotta say though, I'm pretty proud that I did the whole thing without so much as a handicap. No screen rotation, I didn't even move my head or body around to better read text or the interface. I believe there's nothing I could have done to make this a more honest upside down challenge short of hanging myself from the ceiling. But if there's anything I've learned from the one and only time I've attempted to create art while being suspended by the ankles, it's that you really shouldn't do that. It's just a bad idea overall. Just don't do it. So here we have it. I have my finished animation where I haven't seen a single frame the right way up, let alone the interface the entire time. I'm going to hide every frame except for the floor, or just the line that I drew for the ground, and the top frame, which is the finished animation. Now is the time for the reveal. I'm actually nervous. I have no idea what to expect. Oh god. Oh, he's a cute looking little fella. Okay, so I've yet to see what the animation looks like. Let's put a loop on and go. Hey, that's not bad! Yeah! That's really not that bad. I would venture to say that's pretty good, all things considered. Oh wow, I'm really proud of that. That is so cool. Let's just see what it looks like in context of him running across the screen. I'm going to copy all these frames. I'll hide that layer for now and just make a new symbol. Let's take this dude, we'll put him on this side of the screen. And there he goes. Yeah! Oh my goodness. That's incredibly satisfying. Oh boy. Sorry, yeah, my apology, headphones users. I got a little bit overexcited there. Look at him with his little run and his... Oh, it's so cute. Let's go full screen. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the the satisfying completion of the upside down animation challenge. Yeah, sorry, I keep repeating myself and I sound like I'm bragging, but I'm really proud of this because I did not expect it to look like anything that, I mean, I feel like this looks like it was animated just normally. There aren't too many disjointed parts of the animation or weird jumps. Obviously, it's not entirely polished or it hasn't got much depth or dimension, but hey, this is very passable as an animation. I'm done praising myself. I feel like you've heard enough of that. This has been so much fun, and if you have fun creating your own animations upside down, make sure to tweet me so I can see how you go. And speaking of showing off what you guys can do, remember that if you are trying to create stuff that you want to put out there, best website builder out there is the sponsor of this video, Wix.com. I want to thank them so much for sponsoring this video, and I want to share with you a few awesome features about it because I really can highly recommend it for you to get your work out there and build a professional website today. These are just some examples of website types that you can build from accommodation to blogs, beauty and wellness, and portfolios and CVs, which a lot of you guys might be interested in. Make all the tweaks and adjustments that you want, import all of your media and images, and use their forms and templates and apps to really polish and add power to your website. The Wix code enables you to custom tailor elements of your website and build aspects of the website from forms and databases, changing the website behavior and integrating and tweaking it with different APIs. It's professional and robust and a delight to use. And I can't recommend enough once again to go check out that tutorial that I released only a couple of days ago where I built this website, drawwithjazza.com. You can check it out with a link in the card and in the description where I go in depth into the features of Wix and building your own portfolio and CV. Thank you so much to Wix for sponsoring this video and my many recommendations for it for you to check out. That is it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a lot of fun with this and I did not expect to be as happy with the outcome as I am, and I hope you enjoyed the outcome. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new to Draw with Jazza, subscribe now because we have loads of fun with art 3 times a week and it's always a surprise, even for me. Thank you once again for watching, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you later. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. And while you're at it, check out my shop where I sell ebooks, brushes, photo references, video courses, and more. There's another video you might enjoy from my channel over there, and you can also check out my behind the scenes daily vlog channel, Daily Jazza. That's it for now, and until next time, I'll see you later.